Now.
Good evening, I'm Justin Betty. We will get to those stories in a moment, but first, today an Oneida County man was arrested for attempted sex trafficking of a child. The Oneida County Sheriff's Office says they arrested 34-year-old Paul Osterman following a 2-year investigation with help from the Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force and other local law enforcement. They say they received cyber tips from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children and say after an investigation they found Osterman tried to obtain a child for the purpose of having sex with them. The investigation included 4 search warrants served in Oneida County. Osterman is currently being held at the Marathon County Jail and due in court tomorrow. The Sheriff's Office adds the investigation is ongoing and other charges may be pending. With the 2020 presidential election just over 6 weeks away now, today a federal judge ruled absentee ballots in Wisconsin can be counted up to 6 days after the election, as long as they're postmarked by Election Day. That would mean we likely would not know who wins Wisconsin and potentially the country until a week after the election. Under the current law, the deadline for returning absentee ballots to have them counted is 8 p.m. on election night. Democrats sued to extend that deadline in the Badger State because of the expected increase in absentee ballots this year. Republicans argue they should just leave the current regulations alone, saying people have plenty of time to obtain ballots and get them back to clerks before November. Today's ruling is expected to be appealed. Democratic presidential candidate Joe Biden made a campaign visit to Wisconsin today, giving a speech in Manitowoc. Biden accused President Trump of panicking with his response to COVID-19 and the pandemic, saying he didn't do enough to protect the American people.
Trump panicked. The virus was too big for him. All his life, Donald Trump has been bailed out of any problem he faced. And with this crisis, a real crisis, the crisis that required serious presidential leadership, he just wasn't up to it.
The former vice president also called back to the Bob Woodward tapes released earlier this month, citing them as proof President Trump was more concerned about the politics of the pandemic.
He hid it from the American people. You can actually hear his own voice recorded by Bob Woodward's interview with him, saying that he understood how bad it was. We hear him privately saying this is a deadly virus, far more deadly than any flu, but that's not what he was saying to us publicly.
Biden also highlighting today's tragic stat. About 200,000 people in America have now died from COVID-19. Newswatch 12's Cooper Henkel will have more on the VP's speech and President Trump's reaction coming up on Newswatch 12 at 6. Outside, Jeff, a little rain in the forecast?
Yeah, the clouds are increasing out there right now, and rain showers are not too far away. In fact, here's a look at the radar as we speak. There's a band of rain showers just to our west right now, moving to the east about 35 miles per hour. There actually are a couple rumbles of thunder in here as well. It's overachieving a bit, so expect a few showers along and north of Highway 29 this afternoon and evening. It'll be out of here, though, by, say, 9 p.m. Behind it, nothing but clear skies and lots of sunshine for us for tomorrow. But here's that band of rain just to the west of Rhinelander right now, moving northeast about 35 miles per hour. Temperatures are warm, even warmer tomorrow. We're going to go for mid to upper 70s tomorrow on the first day of fall. Your forecast tonight, though, is scattered rain showers out there now, with low temperatures down near 52. Your full forecast is coming up, Justin.
The Northwoods Gateway chapter of Wild Ones has created a butterfly garden in Anago to help pollinators, things like bees, birds, and butterflies. Chapter President Christine Macklem says she's an avid gardener, wants to create a space that can be enjoyed and also teach local people about the environment and native plants and sustainable landscaping. Says Wild Ones, with the help from the Lumberjack Community Project grant, have been able to do just that.
With one mission in mind was to educate the public about native plants and pollinators and to build this butterfly garden.
The garden was just created in July. It's open to the public who joined the chapter. We'll have more on the project coming up on Newswatch 12 at 6. Rural America is often viewed as an area that is shrinking and hurting as more young people go off to college and then move into bigger cities and their suburbs. But a new study shows how Vilas County is breaking that stereotype. Newswatch 12 Sierra Whaley has details.
Rural is not dying. It's in fact starting to thrive.
Vilas County is changing the rural America narrative as we know it. Rural sociologist Ben Winchester introduces the brain gain of rural America and how the Northwoods economy is changing for the better.
I started to notice that the narrative, or, that's being used to describe rural communities really wasn't matching up with everything I was seeing on the ground.
According to the U.S. Census Bureau, Vilas County ranks 12th in the state in population growth. Executive Director of Vilas County Economic Development Corporation, Kathy Schmitz, says people are discovering their successes in Vilas County every day.
People are finding out is that they can live in a rural area like Vilas County and live and work successfully.
However, two factors are slowing down economic development, and that's housing availability and the brain drain, which is the negative narrative on failing to achieve certain goals in a rural environment.
Oh, we've got a brain drain. The kids don't want to be here. Well, sometimes they're actually told there's nothing for them here anymore, and that to be successful, they need to leave.
And this is why the brain drain should stop. Winchester himself says if you have connections from the outside world, it'll help build a stronger Northwoods economy.
Ultimately, you do help better the community when you bring in ideas from the outside. It's not always like changing your local culture, but you're trying to adapt to the times.
Winchester says changing the narrative means focusing on the vision of economic growth and sharing the Northwoods passion with others.
We're still here, and we're still here for good reason. And that's because, we've got volunteers, we've got people that are dedicated to their community and dedicated to a forward vision.
If you want to learn more about rewriting the rural narrative, there will be a virtual event with Winchester himself on September 23rd at 6 p.m. In Vilas County, Sierra Whaley, Newswatch 12.
The Green Bay Packers played and won their 2020 home opener yesterday, beating the Detroit Lions. The Lambeau Field itself looked a little different this year. Due to the global pandemic, no fans were allowed at the game, so there was also a lot less tailgating around the stadium. Aaron Rodgers says he's never experienced an atmosphere quite like this one during his time with the team.
Missed the noise, missed introductions, Lambeau leaps. There's a lot of things that make this place so special and have been special for 16 years. So it was one of the strangest games I've been a part of.
Head coach Matt LaFleur has only been in Green Bay for 2 years now, but he admits fans traditionally have a huge role in the game.
Just the support they bring to us on a daily basis, on a game by game basis, you can't replace that. The energy that our players and everybody feeds off of, it was certainly missed.
And Packers will miss fans for at least one more home game. That's 2 weeks from now at Lambeau, a Monday night matchup with the Falcons. The franchise has not announced plans beyond that. Dog mushing may seem like a fairly normal Northwoods winter activity, part of also a very competitive community. We spoke to one Northwoods teen standout at the sport and her journey. Coming up after weather with Jeff right here on Newswatch 12.
I'd seen the riots on the news, but didn't think they'd ever come to my front door, until they did, with a crowbar. Other businesses burned to the ground. The Harris Biden ticket says these out-of-control protests will never stop.
They're not going to stop. They're not going to stop. They're not going to let up, and they should not.
They won't even try. We need safe streets to protect our businesses and our communities. And Joe Biden is just too weak to protect us.
America First Action is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Season after season, customers have found that when it comes to replacing their windows, there's only one company to call. Renewal by Andersen. Call the number below and take advantage of this limited time offer. Plus, go with Renewal by Andersen and you get Renewal by Andersen's signature service. The perfect blend of the best people in the industry, a superior process, and an exclusive product. Call today to schedule your free window diagnosis, because this incredible offer is only available for a limited time. Renewal by Andersen, the better way to a better window.
Lake of the Torches Resort Casino. You can count on us for all the hottest slots inside. Sun-dappled water outside. Enjoyment comes naturally here with abundant home-style foods, the most exciting promotions, and the new Lake Club that rewards you for playing. At Lake of the Torches Resort Casino, expect the best of everything every time you visit. Winning's more fun at the lake.
My son Beckett was 2 years old when he was diagnosed with leukemia. He would get sick. Aubrey would take him to the bathroom and she would rub his back. Our family is fighting this every single day. If Donald Trump gets rid of our healthcare law, my son won't be protected. we would have to be making some tough decisions about what medications we can afford. We need a president who will protect our health care, and that's Joe Biden.
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
Well, here we are in ER with lots of cloud cover out there now, and the rain showers are not too far behind. Here they are, nothing heavy or severe in here. However, there are a couple rumbles of thunder getting in closer, generally along and north of Highway 29, lifting north and east about 35 miles per hour. So if you are north of Marathon County, you're going to get a quick shower or two in the next hour or two before it clears out of here. And we have nothing but clear skies after, say, sunset or so, and then nothing but sunshine tomorrow for the first day of fall. This is typically the time of year where the seasons are kind of fighting it out, right? But that's not happening right now. We have lots of good weather across the country, and really it's going to stick that way for a couple days around here as we have more sunshine on the way for us. We could use some more rainfall. It's been dry. Today's the 9th day in Rhinelander without rainfall, and we're getting some out there today. But year to date, as you know, we're well ahead of the averages. We're at 22, 23 is normal. We're at 27, 28. So you get the idea. It's been a wet year, especially a wet summer, but the last few weeks around here has been relatively dry. All right, so who is ready for some warmer temperatures? I see lots of hands out there. They're coming for tomorrow. Tomorrow is the first day of fall, and it's also going to be temperatures back up in the upper 70s. We could do a couple low 80s tomorrow. The sun's most direct rays are south of the equator tomorrow. That puts us into fall and puts the southern hemisphere into spring as they begin to warm up. For us, though, our average high temperature today is 64. We did that and then some today as we had high temperatures up near 70. Right now, we're still at 67 in Rhinelander, 68 for Antigo, 72 for Wisconsin Rapids. So this is not normal. Tomorrow is going to be even warmer as we have a nice warm stretch on the way. So tomorrow, I'm going with 77, although that could be a bit conservative. A couple of you could do 80 tomorrow. 75 for us on Wednesday, 66 though Thursday. That's a cool day, right? And then right back up again, Friday, Saturday, back up in the 70s. A very warm forecast compared to averages around here. The forecast for tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies and breezy. A couple of showers and, yes, maybe a rumble of thunder, most likely before sunset, with low temperatures tonight down near 52. For tomorrow, all right, this is going to be good. Mostly sunny and warmer for the first day of fall with a high temperature near 77 and a west breeze around 5 to 10. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwest Furniture and Mattress shows our dry stretch continues after today. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all dry. Saturday, too. Our next chance for rain gets in here on Sunday to Monday with temperatures then in the 60s. Justin?
When you think of winter sports in the Northwoods, you probably think snowmobiling, maybe skiing. But one Northwoods dog musher took her skills to Canada and at a young age is now getting some national attention for her skills. Newswatch 12's Zach White sat down with Ellen Reese and her family and has more on her journey.
Ellen Reese is a Northland Pines student by day and a junior dog musher by night.
Being out on the trail with the dogs is an amazing feeling. It's like, it's the best. The dogs are so excited. Their energy just transfers right on over to the musher.
Ellen says her parents are one of her biggest supporters who helped her with her start.
My parents were super supportive about dog mushing. They thought it was super cool.
After sitting down with Josh and Wendy Reese, they gave us their thoughts on when their daughter first brought mushing to their attention.
When she wanted a dog mush, we were excited. I think it fits her. I think she's a dog lover. We wanted to give her a chance to do what she loves to do from when she was a little kid.
Josh and Wendy said they wanted to make their daughter's dream come true, which didn't happen until they ran into Diane Galliano.
We had gone to a few races and met some mushers, but didn't have an opportunity really to connect with the kennel until Diane Galliano. I was actually at the dentist and she just said, well, we have a kennel and we would love to welcome your daughter.
Ellen says after the initial connection, it turned into the experience of a lifetime.
I connected with Diane and Amelia Galliano at Top of the Hill Huskies, and I got to try 2 dogs with a sled, and I thought that was amazing. So I've been there ever since for 7 years now as their junior musher, and yeah, it's been great.
7 years that Josh and Wendy got to see their little girl progress.
So it's been awesome to see her progress from 2 dogs to 4 dogs to 6 dogs, and to watch her on a sled getting pulled at Mach 3 by these dogs off the starting line
When she was
is
little was
awesome.
And
Oh, it's a
also
blast.
little unnerving also because they go really, really fast.
But little did the Reese family know that Ellen's progress would soon land her on a competition television show to teach others about dog mushing, which required her to film in Canada for 3 months.
So I first got introduced to All Around Champion when they reached out to my club, the Wisconsin Trailblazers, and then they reached out to me and all the junior mushers in my club, and so I ended up applying, and then I ended up getting in, so that was so exciting.
Ellen's parents were split on the decision on whether to send their daughter to Canada, but ultimately feel they made the right decision.
I thought, what a chance in a lifetime. Let's look into this and let's see what can happen.
And I thought, no way. There's no way we're going to do this. This is a bad idea. And in hindsight, I am super glad she went. I'm super glad that this all worked out.
A representative from Top of the Hill Huskies, Amelia Galliano, says they were excited for Ellen and the exposure that it gave to the mushing sport.
But we were so excited, but then also, like, Ellen is such a huge helper for us. We were a little sad about it because we knew she would be gone for the winter.
Ellen says she enjoyed her experience on the show, but ultimately thanks the people who supported her journey.
Yeah, it's so cool being able to be on this TV show and just being able to go to Canada. That was awesome, especially coming from Eagle River. Hopefully I can get the word of Eagle River out there a little bit because it's a smaller town.
Her parents also agree.
We too are really grateful because we don't have the ability to have and house and care for 30 dogs, but that team of women, Top of the Hill Huskies and Ellen combined, make an amazing team and make an amazing kennel. So we are really grateful for the Gallianos, really grateful.
In Eagle River, Zach White, Newswatch 12.
And season 2 of All Around Champion featuring Ellen Reese is set to drop tomorrow. For more information on how you can watch it, you can visit our website, wjfw.com. Well, communities across the nation have been finding it hard to keep their businesses going because of COVID-19. And we'll show you how one restaurant in Phillips is bucking that trend. They actually launched their restaurant during the pandemic, and we'll introduce you to them coming up after the break.
High Point Sand and Gravel provides high-quality riprap, sand, and screened topsoil for almost any need. The high-quality rock and stone, boulders, and clear stone enhance the function and beauty of your home or business. Offering convenient delivery or pickup throughout northern Wisconsin and the UP, High Point Sand and Gravel provides premium landscaping materials, specializing in producing beautiful decorative stone for all types of landscaping projects. Contact High Point Sand and Gravel to help make your next project a dream come true.
When you have a house full of kids, your water consumption is through the roof. But when the kids move out, the water usage goes down. But how long are they really gone for? With high-efficiency systems made by WaterCare, Maher Water Corporation can roll with any size-changing families. So call us today so we can help you with those water use issues. The laundry is still up to you.
What a great time to get a new bath or shower with Tundraland. Get 75% off installation and a free upgrade to an amazing jacuzzi shower head. Jacuzzi knows how to make water feel really good, and your new shower will really make you smile. Beautiful designs installed in a day and backed with a lifetime warranty. Get 75% off the installation and a free upgrade to an amazing jacuzzi shower head. Visit Tundraland.com today.
Their passion is for dental, they're caring and they're helpful. They're all together gentle, the Painless family. If you need a dentist, look no further than this. Our office is pure bliss, the Painless family.
When you think of a bank, you think of people in a place. But when you have the Chase mobile app, your bank can be virtually any place. So when you get a check, you can deposit it from here. And you can see your transactions and check your balance from here. You can save for an emergency from here. Or pay bills from here. So when someone asks you, where's your bank? you can tell them, here's my bank, or here's my bank, or here's my bank. Because if you download and use the Chase mobile app, your bank is virtually any place. Visit chase.com/mobile.
Well, COVID-19 has been tough on many businesses. One new bistro in Phillips is bucking that trend, opening their doors for the first time when so many others are shutting theirs. Newswatch 12's Cooper Henkel stopped by the Red Beard Bistro today and learned their secret to success.
After the remodel and the cleanup, it just happened to be in the middle of all of the COVID-19 pandemic. But we still had to go forward and open up during this time.
Owner Tricia Meyer started long before anyone knew about the coronavirus. For Meyer, opening up a restaurant here in Phillips was especially meaningful.
I grew up in Phillips, so I wanted to come back to my hometown and just bring back the Vienna beef and Italian beefs, Vienna hot dogs, Chicago dogs, and gyros, and just wanted to bring something back to my community that people would enjoy.
Even the name has meaning.
I wanted to have a unique name, and I decided to name it after my father, who passed about 2 years ago. So I decided to name it after his red beard that everyone knew so well.
Making a restaurant work requires a great name, good location, stellar menu, and outstanding food. But it also requires a certain quality of character, a connection to the community and your customers. Something they say Red Beard Bistro's got.
I don't know, the service is really good.
Okay, great.
The people are really nice. The food's really good.
Because we like it here, and we like the ice cream.
What's your favorite flavor of the ice cream?
Anything with nuts in it.
First time.
What did you think?
It's good.
Do you hope you can come back again?
COVID-19 continues to be a challenge.
As the pandemic hopefully will eventually calm down, we have more tourists and more people that can come try out the place.
But Meyer has her family, community, and drive to keep Red Beard Bistro going until then.
I have to give credit to my sister and my mother who helped me, and my brother and uncle who all supported me in this. I just hope to bring back a restaurant to Phillips that people are happy to come to and excited about, and just give something back to the community that I grew up in.
In Phillips, Cooper Henkel, Newswatch 12.
Well, some rain is moving through the area right now and some dark clouds on our sky cam here. We're back with one final look at your forecast after this break.
Don't let the cost of high deductibles or out-of-pocket expenses prevent you from receiving the care you need. With Bone & Joint's no-interest payment plan, you don't have to live in pain. Visit bonejoint.net for more details on no-interest financing.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
Tomahawk Sports Center is Northern Wisconsin's one-stop shop for UTVs, ATVs, snowmobiles, boats and motors, watercraft, docks, and waterfront equipment with a large selection of products like Ski-Doo, Sea-Doo, Can-Am ATV and UTVs, Manitou and Godfrey pontoons, Alumacraft fishing boats, Evinrude Service Honda and Yamaha outboards. Tomahawk Sports Center is your next stop for fun. A family-run business with a long history of personal service before and after the sale. When you think fun in the Northwoods, think Tomahawk Sports Center.
Our lives have been turned upside down with this coronavirus. While our lives are challenged, we still have immediate needs. If you need a new roof, call Brinks Exteriors at 715-ROOF-PRO. We can fully take care of you over the phone or through our online virtual presentation. And if you need a new roof, the government has provided Brinks Exteriors permission to replace your roof at a very fair price. After all, we're here to help. Call 715-ROOF-PRO.
When I was growing up, my dad worked at a paper mill like this. And my mom worked in a restaurant in town. Together, they earned enough to raise 6 kids. So after serving in the Navy and as a police officer, I want to make things easier for working families. As we rebuild our economy, I'll ensure that small businesses get the funding they need. And I'll invest more in job training, because while college might not be for everyone, a good paying job should be.
Paul Petrusky for State Senate.
Don't let the cost of high deductibles or out-of-pocket expenses prevent you from receiving the care you need. With Bone & Joint's no-interest payment plan, you don't have to live in pain. Visit bonejoint.net for more details on no-interest financing.
Many local communities are still figuring out how and whether they'll do Halloween trick-or-treating this year. Today, Crandon announced they will be doing trick-or-treating, at least for a couple hours on Halloween itself. We also astrologically know that Halloween will be a blue moon this year, which simply means the second full moon in a month, not visually blue, though it is rare. Be the first blue moon in the U.S. since March of 2018.
It's going to be so cool.
Halloween this year will be interesting for sure.
Spooky this year.
Jeff, I hear some rain on a roof.
Raindrops are on the roof right now. There's a band of rain coming through the area right now. Nothing heavy or severe. However, we do need some rainfall. It's been 9 days in our last measured rainfall around here. Let's go outside right now, show you the radar, and here's that little band of rain coming through Vilas County, Oneida County, back to Lincoln County as well. It's a quick mover, moving northeast about 35 to 40 miles per hour. It should be done in the next 45, 50 minutes, and then we clear out again tonight, and we have lots of clear skies tomorrow, lots of sunshine for the first day of fall. Out there right now, temperature-wise, we're overachievers. We're above average today, up near 70, but tomorrow we're going to be firmly in the 70s as we've now kicked in a south wind and then going to enjoy the first day of fall with temperatures up near 77 tomorrow. Wednesday, 75. All right, Thursday, 66, a cool day. And then right back up. So this is not normal. It makes you kind of wonder when we're going to pay for this, right? But we'll enjoy it while it's here.
It balances itself out.
It's all balanced, right? I love it.
We already had some of that, though. We had that cool stretch for like a week or so. You know, enjoy this. Thanks, Jeff. Thank you for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 5. NBC Nightly News is next.